Have you ever noticed your legs feeling weaker than they used to? Climbing stairs leaves you short of breath, or getting up from a chair suddenly feels like a challenge? You're not imagining it. As we age, small changes in strength can quietly make everyday movements harder. And most people don't realize how much it affects overall health. But what's really interesting is that simple, research-backed exercises can make a big difference. Even if you've never stepped foot in a gym, if this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Share your experience in the comments below. Stay with me. The next few minutes could completely change how you think about keeping your independence and mobility as you age. Have you ever noticed that climbing stairs feels just a little harder than it used to? Or that standing up from a chair takes more effort than you remember? You're not imagining it. As we age, small changes in strength and balance quietly affect the way we move through our daily lives. And while it may seem subtle at first, these shifts can influence not only your independence, but even aspects of your long-term well-being. But the good news is, understanding what's happening in your body and taking simple, practical steps can help you maintain strength, stability, and confidence well into your later years. It's a fact that adults over 60 can lose up to 3% of their leg muscle each year. Researchers studying sarcopenia, that's the medical term for age-related muscle loss, have found that this decline isn't random. Over time, the muscles that support your knees, hips, and ankles gradually weaken, making everyday movements like climbing stairs, rising from a chair, or walking longer distances feel more challenging. What's striking is that this loss isn't inevitable in the way many people think. Simple, consistent lifestyle habits can slow this decline and help you stay mobile for years to come. But there's another layer that's often overlooked. Recent studies have shown a strong connection between leg strength and cognitive health. In a 2025 review published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, researchers observed that adults with weaker lower body strength tended to experience faster declines in memory, attention, and spatial awareness. That means the health of your legs isn't just about moving from place to place, it's also linked to how your brain functions. When you strengthen your lower body, you're supporting your independence while also engaging systems in the brain that help with coordination, focus, and memory. In other words, the exercises we'll explore aren't just physical, they're functional, cognitive, and practical all at once. So how can you start? One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to build leg strength safely is through wall sits. Wall sits might look easy at first glance. You just lean against a wall and hold a seated position. But the science behind them is remarkable. When done correctly, wall sits engage your quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and the smaller stabilizer muscles around your knees that many other exercises miss. A 2025 study tracking adults over 60 found that just 3 wall sit sessions per week improved leg strength by over 30% and enhanced balance scores by more than 20% in just 2 months. The key to wall sits isn't just holding the position though, it's also about technique and progression. Start by standing with your back flat against a wall, feet about shoulder width apart, and a couple of feet from the wall. Engage your core as if bracing for a gentle push. This helps protect your lower back and maximizes the exercise's effectiveness. Slowly slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, creating a 90-degree angle at the knees. If that feels too challenging at first, stop at 45 degrees and gradually work your way down over time. Focus on keeping your knees directly above your ankles and your entire back pressed to the wall. Breathing is crucial. Inhaling and exhaling slowly in a controlled rhythm can increase your hold time and improve endurance. Over the weeks, as your strength grows, you can add small variations like lifting one heel slightly or holding the position longer, which activates stabilizer muscles that reduce the risk of falls. Another practical movement that directly supports daily mobility is the step-up. Step-ups mimic the exact motions we use for climbing stairs, entering cars, or stepping onto curbs, but beyond replication of real-life movement, they offer a research-backed advantage. Step-ups train each leg independently. This unilateral training is essential because most people naturally have one leg that is stronger than the other. Without independent training, the stronger leg can compensate, leaving the weaker leg underdeveloped and more prone to joint stress or imbalances. Recent biomechanics research has refined the approach to step-ups, emphasizing slow, controlled movements, especially during the lowering phase, called the eccentric contraction. By taking about 3 seconds to lower yourself back down, you maximize muscle activation safely. Start with a step that is comfortable, usually around 6 to 8 inches, and gradually progress as your strength improves. Focus on pushing through the heel of the leg on the step and keep your knee tracking over your second toe to protect alignment. Frequency matters as well. Performing step-ups every other day allows muscles time to recover while maintaining consistency. On off days, a gentle walk or light stretching keeps circulation flowing and aids recovery. Step-ups are simple, but when done with attention to detail, they provide tangible, functional benefits that directly enhance your daily life. Beyond strength, balance plays a critical role in long-term independence. Single leg stands are among the most effective exercises for maintaining balance, coordination, and bone health simultaneously. When you stand on one leg, your body activates over 70 muscles to keep you upright, compared to around 20 muscles during normal walking. Studies following adults over 60 for a decade have shown that the inability to maintain a single leg stance for 10 seconds correlates with a higher risk of falls and reduced overall mobility. But there's more than just physical strength at play. Recent research from Kyoto University demonstrates that balance training can improve brain function, enhancing the hippocampus, which supports memory and spatial navigation. Participants in the study who practiced single leg stands for 3 months showed measurable gains in cognitive performance alongside improved stability. Practicing single leg stands safely involves progressive steps. Begin near a sturdy chair or countertop for support, lifting one foot just a few inches off the ground while keeping your standing leg slightly bent. Focus your eyes on a fixed point to improve balance and hold the position for 30 seconds before switching legs. As you grow stronger, try closing your eyes, slowly moving your raised leg forward and backward, or performing the exercise on different surfaces such as carpet or a folded towel. Each variation challenges your balance system and strengthens muscles around the ankles, knees, and hips, while also giving your brain valuable proprioceptive feedback. The sense of knowing where your body is in space, which is crucial for preventing trips or stumbles. Many people wonder if equipment is necessary, and the answer is that while these exercises can be done with no gear at all, modern tools can enhance engagement and track progress safely. Low-cost options like resistance bands, foam pads, or wearable sensors that monitor steps and balance metrics provide feedback and help keep motivation high. These tools are particularly useful for those who enjoy seeing measurable improvement or want gentle variety in their routine. The key is to use them as supplements, not as a requirement. The foundational exercises themselves are effective and research-backed. Creating a sustainable routine is where long-term benefits truly show. Experts recommend combining wall sits, step-ups, and single-leg stands into a 15 to 20-minute sequence, performed 3 times a week with at least one rest day in between. The order matters. Wall sits first to activate muscles, step-ups next to build functional strength, and single-leg stands last to integrate balance and proprioception when muscles are slightly fatigued, mimicking real-world conditions. Consistency is far more important than intensity. Short, regular sessions yield better long-term results than infrequent, high-intensity workouts. Journaling your progress, recording hold times, step counts, or repetitions reinforces motivation and allows you to see improvements over time, which can be surprisingly rewarding. Equally important is the social and mental side of maintaining health. Sharing challenges, progress, or even small victories with others, whether through comments, community groups, or friends, provides emotional support and accountability. Research in behavioral health shows that people are more likely to stick with a habit when they feel connected to a community and can share their journey. Engaging with others also reduces the feeling of isolation, which is an important consideration as we age. It's worth remembering that these exercises don't require marathon-level fitness, complicated equipment, or hours of dedication. 15 minutes a day, done safely and consistently, can enhance strength, balance, and even brain function. The payoff is independence, the ability to climb stairs, get out of chairs, walk safely, and maintain confidence in daily life. It's not just about avoiding problems, it's about living fully, staying active, and enjoying everyday movements without hesitation. And while the exercises themselves are powerful, the mindset you bring is just as important. Approaching your routine with patience, celebrating small improvements, and understanding that progress is gradual helps build long-term adherence. The small repeated steps each week are the ones that truly accumulate into meaningful change. Even subtle gains, holding a wall sit for a few extra seconds, completing an additional step-up repetition, or standing on one leg a bit longer, reinforce confidence, and show that your body can respond positively with consistent care. So as you think about your own daily routine, reflect for a moment. Which movements or activities have started to feel more challenging? Climbing stairs, standing up from chairs, or maintaining balance while reaching for objects? Noticing these shifts isn't a sign of failure. It's a prompt to invest a little time each day in supporting your body, brain, and independence. And as you begin, remember that progress is cumulative, and the benefits expand beyond what you can immediately see. Improved stability, stronger bones, better memory, and a heightened sense of control over your daily life. If any of this resonates with you, share your experiences in the comments. Let others know what challenges you face and how you're approaching them. Your story could encourage someone else to start a simple, safe routine today. Together, we can create a community of support, motivation, and practical guidance for maintaining health as we age. By integrating simple, research-backed exercises into your week, being mindful of balance and mobility, and reflecting on daily habits, you're taking control of your well-being in a way that's safe, manageable, and effective. And what comes next might surprise you. Small adjustments in posture, movement, and consistency can amplify these benefits even further, helping you stay active, confident, and independent for years to come.